Here's the thing, right? I am sick and tired of all these dashboards claiming that they are, hassle-free, drama-free, when they're actually messier than my last 3 relationships combined. And here's the thing, I can't be the only one, right? I am sure a bunch of you have been jilted by your dashboards before. And that's led me to the conclusion that not all catfish live in rivers or on our dating apps. Honestly, we can get catfished by our dashboards too. They are full of red flags, and today we're going to look at a few ways on how to catch that. And by looking at a few examples through history, where we're going to look at the data, look at the story, and kind of figure out whether it's a catfish or a catch. And we start off in 1976 at the Palomar Observatory. Scientists here started to notice strange signals at the same time every day. So their first thought was, could this be aliens? Because after all, their super scientific tools could not be wrong now, could they? However, if you find folk think that they were being catfished by their tools instead, raise your hands. Okay, all right, we've got a few skeptics in the room. That's good. You should always be skeptical of data because you would be right. You see, it was a catfish. What those tools were measuring was not FM radio signals from Mars. No, it was actually the microwave going off in the back room at the same time every single day. And microwaves, very famously, are not alien technology. So that's our first red flag right there, context. Data without context leads to misleading conclusions. It's like being really happy at a 300% increase to your completion rates, but realizing that you turned off all your 30-second creatives and you only have your 6-second bumpers on. Like, technically true, but contextually a bit of a catfish. It's like going on a date with someone and they tell you that they love traveling, but forgetting to mention it was a court-mandated relocation order. Swipe left. Now we zoom forward in time to 2003, where McLaren had more data than ever before. And so they decided to build the ultimate car. They optimized for every single variable, for every single aerodynamic pressure point, everything. So did they build the best car of 2003? Or if you guys think that they were being catfished, raise your hands. I see the latest McLaren season hasn't blinded everybody quite yet. And yeah, you'd be right. They were catfished. You see, they tried to optimize for so many data points at the same time, they forgot to optimize for what mattered the most, finishing the race. See, that particular prototype was scrapped. And that's because they ran afoul of the second red flag, clutter. Too much data brings confusion. It does not bring clarity. It's like trying to optimize a campaign to 12 different KPIs at the same time. You're going to be worn thin, and more than likely, you're going to miss out on the KPI that's most important for your clients. Because at the end of the day, your dashboards can't be data vomit. They need to be surgical tools. Swipe left. Finally, we go back in time once more to 1948. This was the last days of the presidential election between Truman and Dewey. And even before the results were called, the Chicago Tribune posted this headline: Dewey defeats Truman. How were they so confident? It's simple. They conducted a survey, and that's why they were so confident. Now the question here is, did Dewey actually defeat Truman, or were they being come on, you know the answer to this already. It's like thrice in a row. Of course they were being catfished. The real question then is, how were they being catfished? You see, this survey that they were so proud of was a telephonic survey. And back in 1948, only the very, very rich owned telephones. And the rich were not going to be voting for Truman now, were they? So, great data, beautiful graphs, but completely meaningless. And that's why credibility is so important. The strongest stats in the world mean zilch if the method to get them is all wrong. And that's why our measurement partners are always so strict about sample sizes, about confidence intervals. Because at the end of the day, a 25% increase to a conversion lift means nothing at a 40% confidence level. And if there's anything I can leave you with at the end of the day from all of this, it's this. In a world with more data than ever before, there is even more data out there trying to trick you. And as the people who know media data really more than anybody else, it's up to us to figure out what is a catfish and what is a catch, so none of these tricky data sets ever mislead our clients or us. And yep, thank you.